Though professors Dwayne and Hung An have vastly different fields of study, they had no trouble finding a common connection when they met almost 20 years ago.
I teach anthropology and Asian studies. At the age of 13, I started skateboarding. I actually study skateboarders in Japan.
I'm a professor of art, and I have a studio in the house, and this is where I exert my creative energies. We met at work. There was a spark from the beginning.
And that spark caught fire. And shortly after falling in love, the couple purchased this 2,000 square foot older home in a central location.
I love the neighborhood. I love that we can walk to everything.
I was thinking, there's a lot of things wrong in the house, but I can totally fix those.
And while Dwayne tried his best to tackle the home's large to-do list in their first few years here, the repairs took a back seat when both of them followed their intellectual pursuits.
I moved away to go to graduate school.
I moved away to do research in Japan.
But we've always kept this home. It was rough for like 2 or 3 years. The house was a huge stress because we didn't know what to do with it.
We just rented it out. We sort of abandoned it.
But once grad school was done, both were relieved to have a home to return to.
The house was the same old house.
And with the same old house came the same old problems for Dwayne to fix.
I've sunk so many hours of my life into the house trying to repair all these things. And those repairs have turned not so permanent real quick.
And with the mountain of necessary repairs growing ever higher, the recent arrival of baby Swan June took the summit well out of sight.
Having a kid has really made me rethink this house, and I don't like what I see.
Oh, come on. I mean, babies have grown up in worse places.
There are so many issues with this kitchen. Electrical, cabinetry, floors, plumbing. The kitchen has extremely limited counter space. The impracticality of the kitchen makes it really impossible to truly enjoy experimenting with food.
All we need to do is add some more counters.
I don't even know how you'd make this kitchen child-safe. It's so old and decrepit that to even try to modify it, it falls apart.
And Dwayne's frustration with the space only intensifies when they entertain.
The space gets crowded, it's not efficient, and it feels really cramped.
The space just needs to be reorganized, and the kitchen would be amazing.
But it's going to take some hefty reorganizing to make Dwayne feel better about his makeshift laundry situation.
We don't have a laundry room. We have a mudroom that's been stuffed full of shoes, brooms, cleaning supplies, microwave, washing machine, and a dryer that's extremely hard to get along with.
It's true. We have a lot of stuff in there, but a lot of things can be moved to the basement.
And speaking of entertaining, with this home's constant stream of house guests, renters, and friends, having at least one bathroom that could accommodate them would really be a bonus.
We have guests come from out of town and stay for extended periods. And the downstairs bathroom is disgusting, moldy, there's no ventilation, and it's the bathroom the guests use.
The bathroom has some things wrong with it, but what's the big deal?
The big deal is that the upstairs bathroom is barely any better.
It has a clawfoot tub, but no shower. It would be nice if you could stand up and take a shower. That would be cool.
Otherwise, it's a great bathroom.
Arriving on site are designer Hilary and Realtor David, both eager to end Hung An and Dwayne's daily debates.
Must-haves to go. Move-in ready, large kitchen and entertaining space, minimum 4 bedrooms, minimum 2 full baths, 2 offices, sunroom or screened-in porch, and a large yard with space for a skate park. That's a big backyard. Read your list.
Must-haves to stay. Update the kitchen, renovate the main floor bathroom, renovate the upstairs bathroom, additional storage space throughout, relocate laundry to basement, add a sunroom, create a half-pipe ramp for Dwayne's skateboarding. I don't even know what a half-pipe ramp is.
Hilary and David meet up with Hung An and Dwayne to find out what kind of budgets they'll be working with.
We have been through your house.
The house has so many problems.
You need a house that's done from top to bottom that you don't have to think about.
Exactly.
Move-in ready, enjoy your life.
Yeah.
I've done an evaluation on your house. Current value is $254,000.
That's lower than I thought.
That is because of the amount of work that needs to be done. Now, what is the budget for the new house?
$340,000.
That's a reasonable budget, especially given the fact that you haven't asked me to look specifically in your neighborhood.
Enough room outside for a skate park, and we're golden.
The fact is, your house is gorgeous.
Exactly.
So I know I can turn this into a fabulous house. How much money do I have to spend?
$85,000.
Well, you've asked me to do an awful lot of work, and the skate yard is hilarious.
It's necessary.
It's not.
This is important to me,
He's
right?
funny. He's hysterical. He's hilarious. He really is.
He does skate every day.
I know.
And it's also what I
And he
study.
skates every day. And how long have you lived in the house?
14 years.
Right, without a skate in the back. So it's working out pretty well so far.
Dwayne, do not worry about what Hilary's going to do or not do.
That said, I will turn this house into a functioning place that is brought fully into this century. And when I'm done, you're gonna love it.
Can't wait.
Knowing the key to keeping Dwayne in his house means tackling the heart of this home. Demolition on this crumbling kitchen has already begun. As the past gets stripped away, the real change to the space comes when hammers swing on the pantry walls. And as fresh light streams into the newly expanded space, there's no denying that change is on the way for Hilary. But she's not the only one moving forward. Because half an hour away, David thinks he's found the move-in ready home that makes Dwayne's towering to-do list feel like a distant bad dream.
Obviously, this is a new development.
Clearly.
It is a pretty big house, but it's pretty far from where we live now.
In your neighborhood, it will be too expensive.
At 3,000 square feet, this newly built home is undeniably bigger than theirs and features 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, including a master bath. Easing the daily frustration are an open-concept main floor with an updated kitchen and a dedicated laundry room. The home also boasts 2 office spaces, including a sizable art studio for Hung An. All on a beautiful tree-lined lot about 30 minutes away from their current house.
Come on in. I know you like the charm of your older house. And that's
Solid
exactly
wood.
what is throughout this house.
But I really can't imagine driving home to this neighborhood every day.
Let's just see the rest of the house, and then we can talk.
Agreed. Now, office space number 1. Got lots of natural light.
It's a little unconventional being on the first floor right next to the living room.
I've got a great office space for you, so you don't have to use this one.
Okay.
You've got a beautiful dining area over here that you can set up however you want it.
The space just lacks character.
What you really should be thinking about is the fact that everything in here is done.
And safe.
I mean, just look at this kitchen. This is one you want to cook in.
I really appreciate being able to look out into the living room, but it just feels so cold to me.
Once we put our stuff into it and bring our friends into the space, it'll have a different kind of feeling.
Our friends won't come out here.
This is the master bedroom. Cathedral ceilings.
It still feels really cold to me.
Well, we haven't lived in it yet.
The master bedroom.
This is beautiful.
Look at the size of that shower.
That's pretty big.
This is probably the best room in the house.
This is definitely a really nice bathroom.
More to see.
Yes.
Right there.
Do it.
Here you have a fabulous guest room.
Yeah.
It's a good size.
Yes. So this is going to be your office space.
Wow.
This is huge.
I think this whole house works.
Everything's already ready to go. It's easy to maintain.
Yes. What do you think this house is listed at?
350.
380?
This house is listed at $380,000. If it was in your neighborhood, obviously we wouldn't be looking at it today.
What I need is a house that gives me the option with a big enough lot where I can actually build my skate park.
Now you're talking about wanting to sort of go further out.
That would be amazing.
The location in the city is really important to me.
Because-
Okay, so I'm going to start looking down both avenues.
Yeah.
A little further out, a little closer in.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Let's get out of here.
Quite a drive away, David is doing some reinventing of his own, hoping this urban couple will trade it all for a life on a large piece of land with more than a little breathing space. This 2,400 square foot country home sits on 5 acres of breathtaking property and features 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, including a master bath. Additionally, the house boasts an eat-in kitchen, large living room, and offering great views of the skate park ready yard is a fully screened-in sun porch. All things that just might make it worth the drive.
Come on in.
Whoa.
Wow.
Now, this house requires a certain amount of renovations, but the payoff in the end, I think, will be fantastic.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now, we move into your eat-in kitchen. And right over there, you have a huge living room.
I mean, it has more counter space than our kitchen now, but it's not a perfect kitchen, so it would need some serious.
But remember, it's an old house.
But then, once you do any work to this kitchen, the view you're gonna have from any point is going to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
All this space, look how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
It's really hard to deny that. But like Hong-an, I'm really concerned about things that we'd have to work on.
We'll have this on the back burner. I'll see what I can come up with, maybe a little closer to town.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
While Hilary finds a way to pay for the desperately needed foundation fixes, her team presses on, moving the ball ever forward. In the kitchen, the custom-created cabinetry begins its installation, not only significantly increasing the storage, but giving the space the much-needed modernization that just might do it for Dwayne. With the foundational fixes finally complete, Hilary has dedicated every penny of her contingency fund to bringing in a local crew to transform Dwayne's barren backyard into an avid skater's dream. After a large concrete pad is poured and the pipes, ramps, and rails begin to take shape, there is no denying Hilary is making a play straight for Dwayne's heart. Not far away, David thinks he's finally found the perfect combination of charm, function, and location that can give both halves of this conflicted couple everything they need to be happy at home.
We're back in your neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look at this house.
It looks good from the outside.
At 1,900 square feet, this house might be smaller than theirs, but it's absolutely move-in ready and features 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, including a master bath. Providing the function are an open-concept kitchen and dining room combination and a separate laundry room, while the flair comes in the form of a spacious skate ramp-ready yard, a real rarity this close to the core.
Come on in.
Wow.
This is so great.
This house has been completely gutted. So, you know that you're moving into a house that you won't have to lift a finger.
Don't think that's gonna be the same thing with Hilary.
Hilary's leaving a lot of tasks on the list.
Look at this. This is the dining room.
This is a
How
nice
beautiful is
dining
this?
room.
This is amazing.
So you move from the dining room into the eat-in kitchen.
I really like the simplicity of it, but we're getting our brand new kitchen in our house.
You're not gonna get a much bigger kitchen than this. This is your laundry room. You good with this?
Mm-hmm.
You good with this?
Very happy.
All right. This is the master bedroom wing.
Wow.
And I like to call it that because it's almost on its own.
This is an amazing space.
But it's a lot less house than our house.
If I found you a house the size of yours downtown that was done like this, it would be well over 400,000.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend that?
We don't have that to spend.
Exactly. This house is listed at 345.
No.
Wow.
Talk about it, and I'm gonna lock up the house.
Okay.
With such a tempting option still fresh in their minds, Dwayne and Hung An head home, where at long last they get to tour their own house now that Hilary's extensive renovations are finally complete.
Excited?
Totally excited. Can't wait.
Mostly because it's warm inside and it's cold out here.
Come on.
All right. It's so big and awesome. Look at that gorgeous tub.
And of course, fabulous shower.
Where does this lead to?
Take a look.
Yes.
Genius.
When the doors are open, the laundry can actually expand into this space.
Yeah. This is really smart.
Should we move on to the big surprise?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Here we go, your new kitchen.
Oh my gosh! It looks so good.
It's incredible. Are we in our house anymore?
There's not that much of it left because we did take off that back area, opened it up. You're surrounded by light.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
You have an enormous amount of counter space. This is actually, I would think, any chef's dream. It's a great place for you and the family to sit and have breakfast.
Totally.
So now we have something outside I want you to look at. So, Dwayne,
So beautiful.
this was a plot between us.
When did you conspire?
When you flounced off like a diva when we were standing in the rain.
And hopefully this will be the clincher.
Well, we'll see.
This is awesome.
Hold on to that.
Okay.
Go talk to David and let's see how things work out.
All right.
I love what Hilary has done, but you go for a little tour, and the list of to-dos looms large.
Yes.
So it's time for you guys to decide which house you think makes more sense for your future. Before you make that decision, I have one more listing to show you, and it's yours. That is now the current value of your home with the renovation that has been done.
The pre-renovation value of their home was $254,000. With a renovation budget of $85,000, the new estimated value of their home is $354,000. That increases the value of their house by $100,000.
So clearly, you can afford to create Dwayne's skate park.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, we have a lot to think about.
Chat about it and let us know when you're done.
Thank you, David.
So, decision made?
Decision has been made.
And are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
We've decided to love it.
Yes!
What? Came down to the skate park,
It's
right?
the skate park.
I'll never hear the end of it if it's just the skate park.
There is still a lot of things to do. However, a lot of the key work has been done. We have so much history in this house, and I'm gonna spill a lot of blood out back. And I'm so excited about it.
Despite David's spacious and stylish find, in the end, it just couldn't compete.